For me, talking about leadership is like talking about a walk in the woods. On any given day, anything can happen, and that is why one must be prepared for any possible outcome at any given time. But taking a walk in the woods is no small step-by-step process. No, it's something far more grand and something far more important to the human soul, as is leadership and the development of such skills. I love quotes. I especially love quotes regarding getting lost and finding things out about oneself. I believe that that is the case when referring to leadership, because even those that are lost can lead when given proper direction. You see, not everything in life comes easily, and sometimes you need to get off the path to really understand yourself. One must understand that in order to actively pursue leadership, you must be fearless. And that brings us to quote number 1. Be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. Whether that's leadership, love, family, adventure, pursue it fearlessly, because one's passion isn't something to be taken lightly. Take a leap. Jump. Because that's the only way that you're going to find out if you can fly. Each of us in this room took a leap of faith to sit where we are. For some, the climb to the top has been harder. For some, the mountain was taller. Others were climbing other mountains only to find out when they reached the top they had to start all over again. Quote number 2. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Leadership is a process, and it takes real, hard, honest work to be an authentic leader. Putting the time in to get to your destination is important to understanding that the journey is far more important than the destination. Quote number 3. It doesn't matter how slowly you go, just don't stop. Continue pushing, scratching, clawing, fighting, until you have your seat at the table. Some may be more inclined to rest and sit back while others continue, but life and leadership have no place for complacency. Quote number 4. And then I realized that adventure is the best way to learn. As each of us embarked on our journey, we found new and exciting things to say yes to. Each day as a graduate student is an adventure, because we are fortunate enough that around every corner, if we choose to be observant, is a new opportunity, a new twist, a new perspective on life and leadership. But throughout, it is important that we stay humble and understand quote number 5. Of all the paths you take in life, make sure a few of them are dirt. You cannot be a successful leader by walking the same paved path that you have your whole life. You have to understand that the ground is not always even, and that sometimes life naturally can throw obstacles at you, and that going through unfamiliar territory makes the next leg of the journey that much more interesting. Quote 6. I took a walk in the woods and came out taller than the trees. Every decision you make, every trail you go down, and every experience you gain along the way makes you better, stronger, and more you. This is just a small chapter in our books. It is such a sliver of what we will become. With every failure, learn, and every success, celebrate, because life is a climb, but the view is great. We made it this far, but our hike is not finished. There are many more miles to go, many more hardships left. Over the past 2 years, I've learned that leadership is a breathing thing. It is ever-changing and opportunistic. The woods may not look the same every time you enter them, but be true to who you are and never stop pursuing your true self. Leadership. It's like a walk in the woods.